Hello everyone and welcome back to our Distant Worlds Universe Let's Play. Now I know last time around I said that I wasn't going to be continuing this Let's Play, and I actually have created a new Let's Play and I've recorded a couple of episodes there. But a few people did request that I actually continue this one for a little while and sort of see where we go, see if perhaps we can recover some of our strength and all that kind of stuff. So I'm actually going to do that for a few episodes, and I think that long term there's just no way that we're really going to be able to compete. But I'm thinking the only way that we're really going to be able to survive is actually be really quite aggressive, and probably be very militaristic from here on out. I think that's probably the only way that we can really recover. Our biggest problem is the cash flow, and I'm not really sure that there's a way that we can fix that conventionally. I'm actually thinking about whether we can actually tech trade. I probably consider it an exploit. It's not something I normally do, so actually selling technology for money. I normally really don't like doing it because I think it's too easy to sort of get some money. But given the position we're in and the extreme bad fortune that we encountered, I may see if we can do that. I'm not even sure that we will be able to, because we are pretty much hated. We have a few people that like us, but mainly we're pretty well hated. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to jump into it. See what we can do. So as everyone would have seen in the last episode, our home planet suffered an earthquake, and we lost about 30% planet quality and also around 10 billion in population. Planet quality is now recovering itself slowly. Population is also increasing as well, which is quite good. But yeah, that's sort of the position we're in. We also had a failed invasion of Sol up here, who had an absolutely huge amount of troops that I just did not expect, and we lost all of our invasion force, or invading armored forces there. Luckily we kept our invasion fleet, so that's still here. We've still got access though. Still have a pretty decent military. It's nothing amazing, but it's also not too bad. So we jump into the comparison screen. Military strength, I mean, we're sort of middling, so it's not too bad really. So that's, reasonable. I'm actually thinking these guys over here are probably going to be our best targets. The Quamino Technocracy don't have a lot of military, which is good, but a huge amount of colonies. And also, they don't have any mutual defense packs. So these guys up here, the Brintal, we've already been to war with them once. They're a lot stronger than us militarily, so I think we're going to stay clear of them. And the Harkonish over here, they are also less militarily advanced, I believe. Yep, just a little bit. But I'm also a little bit reluctant to go to war with them. But maybe I should actually sort of aim for this planet here, given that it is quite away from the rest of their systems. Yeah, maybe I should go for that. So I think it's either going to be here or these two planets over here we're going to go for. They're the closest, they make the most sense. Both empires are a lot weaker than we are, so that is why we're going to do that. Rightio, then what are we going to do? Like I said, cash flow is our biggest problem. So we dropped our tax rate back down to try and sort of build our population back up again. Revenue is still very, very low. So unfortunately, that was a side effect of the events that happened. So even if we did tax our planet at, which we can't because we've got a happiness problem, don't we? Tire of our empire's wars, upset the war with their species. Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is try and fix this war with the Sol Empire. Propose an end. Yep, good. And what about the other two? Propose an end. Yes, good. And these guys as well. Propose an end. Yep, good. Okay, cool. That's done. You get the game running. Defensive base being completed, which is good. It's going to take out a pirate as well, which is quite nice. Pirates are very strong in this game too, so that's also another thing we're going to have to look at. Our fleet is under attack. Some pirates have jumped in. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though, hopefully. Alright, monetary gift, 3,000 credits, thank you, definitely take it. So how's our fleets? We need to refuel this one, so we're going to send that to refueling. Our home fleet's going okay. Second fleet definitely needs to refuel as well though. So that's fine. They should be, these guys are getting up here, and the first fleet's going to be over there, so that's fine. Mutual defense with the ex-humans. Right, where are you guys? You're up there. You're relatively strong, actually. I'm actually going to accept this. I've got a couple already with the Securans, who are very, very strong, 35,000 military strength, and also the Ricto down here. Given our position, I'm actually going to accept this. Securans are going to be our main one, so I'm just the reason I didn't do it before is because they're right next to each other. So if they came into conflict, I'd have to make a choice, and if that happened, I'd definitely go with the Securans because they are far stronger than the ex-humans there. So we're going to accept that, which is good. I have a new intelligence agent over here. She don't have a whole lot of characters for being 33 years into the game. It's actually our first intelligence agent for a little while, so we're just going to put them back on counterintelligence until cancelled. Everything else is going fine. Troop generals, move him to our invasion fleet. We have our fleet admiral on the first fleet, which is good. Colony governor, which is fine. Our leader, which is not a whole lot there. Scientist, yeah, that's all good. Cool. So we're just going to keep that going. How's our research going? So we must have lost our research. Did we lose our spaceport? We did, didn't we? I think that was another reason I decided to quit. Where are we, Trent? We lost our spaceport. Rightio, so that is our first job. Let's rebuild that. We're going to build a large one. There we go, 35,000 credits. Because without that, we can't really do anything. So I had forgotten that we had done that. God, no wonder I quit this game. Complete research enhanced hyperdrives and its improvement to our hyperdrive technology, which is good. So we're now up to, not there, into here. So we're up to 93.75 speed, which is not too bad. Definitely make things a little bit easier to get around. Getting a lot of attacks by pirates now. Probably to be expected, but yep. Definitely need our spaceport up as well so we can start repairing our fleets. First fleet, we're going to move them back into here. So where are these guys? They're there. So move them into our home planet. Home fleet under attack. They're doing okay. Getting quite a bit of damage there, so that's something we have to look at. Under attack from a pirate frigate. Yep, that's fine. Alright, money. Money is our biggest problem. What we're going to do, we are 35 happiness on Trantor. So, what can we actually put our tax rate up to? Is 40 maybe? Yeah, 43. Alright, that's close as what we're going to get it basically. So we have a look at our cash flow. Still 131 negative 131,000. So that is a big problem. Population only increasing at 2%, which is also a problem. Completed research into enhanced storage, which is pretty good. What are we going to jump into now, guys? I think we're going to get some more colonization techs, although it probably is not going to really help us a whole lot right now. Maybe we should jump into... Actually, we're going to jump into armaments research, get some more research tech going because we're behind the game right now. So we're going to do that. Second fleet's refueling first is done. Home fleet needs to repair and refuel. Hopefully our spaceport is done quite soon. All right, we are going to try and tech trade. Like I said, it's not really something I like doing, but yeah, I'm not really sure that we're going to be able to. We do have a lot of techs here, which is quite good. So just going to depend how much money people actually have. So where's a relatively affordable one? Long range scanners. Oh, excuse me, guys. Long range scanners. So we accept. Awesome. So there we go. There's a bit of money. What else can we trade for? What about it? A bit more of an expensive one. So so that's all the money they got. So that's not really going to work for us. We don't have any other cheap techs, do we? No, we don't. Not really worth giving anything away, I don't think. Alright, we're going to try some other people now. Like I said, I'm not really sure that this is even going to be enough in the long term, just because I'm not really sure we're going to be able to recover our position, but we'll give it a go. So they've got a lot of money, which is quite good. They've actually got 100,000 credits sitting there, so that is awesome. So I'm actually going to go for something a little bit more expensive. We're going to give them enhanced engine. What about 100,000? Will you take that? Awesome. What else have you got? So you still got another 100. That's cool. So these guys are loaded. So what can we give them? Or what can we offer them? What about that for 90? Generally, if you're under the value, they'll take it. Still got 100,000 sitting there, so that's pretty good. What about two of these? There we go. So 158. What about 140? Done. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but there's just no other choice. Like, I just literally can't think of any other way that we could possibly even recover from this. So I think we're going to basically have to sell all of our tech that we can. Even then, that may not be quite enough, but yeah, what we can do. So actually, we're going to actually drop our tax back down again. So I think our only hope that we've got now is to actually build our population up as quickly as we can again. So if we jump into here, have a look, hopefully our population increase is going to jump up to, I think it was up to around 8 before. Planet quality, only 6. Planet quality is increasing, so that's definitely a good thing. Wow. Alright, they're very powerful for these guys. Lone Claw. 358 ships. We can't take you on. Can we request a protection for 1500? Yep. Even though we're losing money, I just think that those guys are way too strong. Capital ship under attack, so that must be our first fleet. Yep, home fleet definitely needs to be repaired. Second fleet's refueled. Actually almost tempted to bring them back to our main base down here. I've only got one defensive base there though, which is a bit of a problem. You're going to raid us, are you? Didn't we just pay you off? Yeah, we did. Alright, that's good. You're not going to raid us then. Although maybe monetary gift, 1,000 credits, thanks. I'm just thinking whether we need them down here or whether we should actually pull them back to our home system. Because I actually don't have a fleet up here anymore either. Given we've paid these guys off, I assume they're going to have quite a few ships and stuff around here, so I'm actually going to pull them back here for the moment to our home fleet. Trade sanctions. Oh dear. So if they declare war on us, we're in trouble. But that's just the way it is. Alright, so what can we do? We are going to start building up some more armored forces. So we can queue up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Under attack from the Jintis. We're going to accept that. So we're now at war with the Jintis down here. Do they have any planets close to us? No, they don't. So I don't think it's really going to be worth trying to take these planets over, because it's ages away from our home system, like a long time. Especially the hyperdrive speeds that we're at the moment. It's going to take a long time to get down there and then save us, service it and all that kind of stuff and protect it. It's going to be very, very difficult. Lifting trade sanctions, fine, whatever, that's good. It's very crowded through here at the moment. Probably very difficult for you guys to see, but hopefully you can see. Jintis Consortium, so they're not the ones that we're at war with, which is good. So a bit of a credit boost from them. Pirates offer protection, thanks. How's our home planet going? 16.5 billion. The value's coming up slowly, so is the GDP. Armored forces are building up as well. Offer protection. How are the rest of our planets going? Monetary gift from the Quaminu. So these guys are still unhappy. There's one of the colonies we took over there. It's only at 19 million population, 34, 36. That's because we sort of invaded them a lot and took down a lot of their population. Someone down there, our bottommost colony, up to 172, and then these two in our home system are 820 and 947. Decent sizes, but there's still no real revenue to speak of, so it's not really worth it. 7,000 credits from you guys, thank you. Definitely take it. Spaceport has been completed, awesome. So I'm going to send our home fleet in to be repaired. First fleet's still there, second fleet is good as well. Colony ship being completed. Has completed its mission, sorry, so there's nowhere that we can actually colonize, is there? Nope, there's not. Rightio, so you're not really doing anything at the moment. I'm going to keep you around, although probably should really just scrap you. I'm going to keep you around for the moment. You never know, something may open up some point down the track. Alrighty, so these are the ex-humans. They're going down there. Which is odd, but anyway, feel free. Alright, the Harkonish, 5,500, no mutual defense packs either. They don't like us. These guys don't like us either. They're only at 1467, no mutual defense packs either as well, so That is, I think they're going to be our best choice. I think we're going to try to take over these 2 planets up here. Completed research into higher powered blasters. It's a new component, so I think we're actually going to do a retrofit as well to sort of get our military strength up a little bit. Even though we don't have a lot of money, I think it's probably a good use of our money that we do have. So what are we going to do? Can we jump into any of these techs down here? Improved boarding strength, improved planetary defense, improved interception, battlefield sabotage. Don't really need any of that stuff there. Right, what can we grab into? So we've already got graffiti beams, weapons, missiles. Might jump into enhanced point defense and then advanced missiles. Then I think we're going to jump into reinforced construction, which gives us access to the fortified bunker, which if things go squirrely and we sort of are really in trouble, then that could help out. Private sector's not doing so well either, which is also a bigger problem. Hopefully that's going to fix itself. I assume they've probably lost quite a few ships over the last little while, and which is why they're struggling in cash flow. And their ships and base maintenance is what's really costing them. Luckily, they've got quite a bit on hand. And yeah, I suppose as well, like when Trantor lost a lot of its value, that's where they would have actually lost a lot of their strength and stuff from there as well. So that's 20,000 credits. Love these guys. They have lots of money, so that's good. Works well for us. Yeah, so hopefully the private sector sort of fixes itself. They do have quite a bit, like I said, of reserve cash, which is good. Alright, so how are we going? How's our armoured forces going? We're building up slowly. We're going to jump in here into our design screen, into our state ships. What are we going to look at? We're not going to touch our escorts. I think we're just going to jump into our frigates and have a look at them. So, should have upgraded the assault blaster, which is good. So that's the new blasters that we have. What else we got? We got railguns, 1 tractor beam, 4 concussion missiles. We need a lot more energy. So hopefully that wasn't a mistake I made before, by the way. So if these ships are running at like reduced energy, that would have been a big problem. Alright, so that's the energy fixed there. We're actually going to put energy collectors on these ships that we haven't done before. Something we probably should have, so that should save us a little bit of fuel, a little bit of time and stuff like that in refueling. So I'm actually going to put a few more missiles on here as well. So what about up to, no, so that's too big, so that's fine. Just take it down to there, so that's definitely enough energy. Shields and armors, okay. Can we actually put 1 lot more shields on? We can, so that's good. So 600 shields, which is quite a bit of armor, lots of firepower, so that is heaps better. Now into our capital ships, we're going to do the same thing pretty much. Chuck on a whole bunch more reactors. Troop module, no, don't put troop modules on my capital ships. Going to put on another lot of shields. 720 shields, 450 armor. Firepower, we probably bump that up a little bit as well. So what do we got? We got gravitron beams, tractor beams, blasters, and that's all. We don't have any missiles or anything, so that's quite interesting. So, is it worth putting missiles on, or should we just stick with blasters? We're going to stick with blasters because they are a lot smaller, so we have a lot more bang for our buck. And then we're just going to take our armor up to 500. There we go. 720 shields, 540 armor. Excuse me. 232 firepower, although we're down on energy. We're basically at our maximum, so what I'm going to do is actually take off 1 blaster, which fixes the energy there, and just put on some more shields. There we go. So 286 excess, 265 maximum usage of our weapons, and shield recharge is only 2.4. Also, we do need an energy collector though, so that's something I missed before. Alright, so I'm going to take off some more armor until we have enough room there. There we go. Cool. Done. Alrighty then. We are going to retrofit First Fleet and Second Fleet and also the First Invasion Fleet. So all in this home system, which is good. So that should be fine. Escorts, yep, just left those there, but that's fine. They're refueling, which is good. Monetary gift, 843, thanks. Protection, no. Yeah, definitely down on no money, but that's to be expected, really. We're just going to have to keep tech trading until we sort of hopefully recover some of our former position. Population growth rate's up to 8% and 17.5 billion, which is very, very good. So that is what we have to do. I think we really sort of have to get our population back, because we need this planet a lot stronger than what it currently is. Restricted area revealed. So where is that? Your ages away. I think E7. Yeah, you're too far away to reach. Retrofitting. It's good. Wait until that's done. Then we have a look at our military strength. See how we're going. Pirate protection. We're actually not paying. We're only paying 18k pirate protection, so it's not really worth looking at that at the moment. Yep. How's our construction ships? No missions. Do we have any resort bases we can set up? We do. Are there any close to us? Not really. There's one there. So we're actually going to queue up a. It's only 5%, but I know 38%. Build a resort base there, and stone sanctuary. Well, it says we can build one there. Oh, we're going to build one. Tourism from ancient ruins. Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, well, that's cool. We're going to queue up 2 resort bases. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit more money as well. Alright, first fleet retrofitted. Second fleet retrofitted. Invasion fleet is retrofitting. Home fleet has refueled, which is good. 16,000 credits from them. And protection, no thanks. Jump into our home planet. If we can, there we go. Armored forces are nearly built up, which is quite good. Frigate requires refueling, so that's going to be our invasion fleet, which is retrofitting. Military strength up to 89.47, which is good. So where are we now in the terms of everybody? So we're still middling, so that's okay. We can deal with that. New troop general and a new fleet admiral. Awesome. So what do we got? Jump into our characters. I've got 2 fleet admirals, which is good. So that's our second, and we don't know what qualities they've got. We're actually going to put our other one on our invasion fleet as well. So put both our troop generals on there. So we'll have two of them, and they'll get some experience and that kind of stuff, which will be good. Yeah. All right, guys. Going to have to make a decision about where we go, and drop the speed back down a little bit. Yeah. So who are these guys? This is the Atapo Major, or the Tapio Major. So they're about the same as us. So they do have one mutual defense pact. These guys over there. So we're going to steer clear of them, definitely. Yeah, alright, so it's either going to be the Harkonish over here. So this is a planet of 119 million, 25k, 79 quality. Up here we've got 354, it's an ocean moon, 71% quality. 119 million, 65% quality. So none of those planets are amazing. But 30k, 99% quality. So they're actually definitely the best quality. That's definitely the best quality planet, but the strongest empire as well. Have a look at these guys. They're up to 11,000. Yeah, so they're not. Although they have imposed trade sanctions, they do have a mutual defense. Although that's with no one to be worried about. Yeah, do have trade sanctions, and they hate us. So I assume they're probably going to attack us at some stage. Maybe we should actually just go for them again. Although we are a lot closer to their systems, so which means it's going to be a lot easier for them to defend. Whereas at least these guys, well, I suppose they're still relatively close. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll wait until we have our armoured forces fully built, which it is now. First invasion fleet, we're going to refuel these guys, so the frigates there. First and second fleets, home fleets are all good as well. Rightio. So while our invasion fleet is refueling, we're going to consider what we're going to do. Still leaning towards these guys. I'm not really quite sure why. I mean, they're by far like militarily, they are the weakest by far. So that's probably why I should probably aim for them. It just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And I'm really quite tempted to sort of go for try and get an attack from the Vemuni Major. Yep. An attack from the Atapio. So it's these guys. Alright, we have to because we need the Securians. So we're now at war with these guys down here, the Atapio Federation, or whatever they're called. Major Federation. So they're about the same military strength as us, which is quite interesting. So should we actually try and take these guys over, or take a few planets, given that we won't have to declare war on anybody else because we're already at war with them? Perhaps. This is a continental planet with 3 billion. Although it does have a fortified bunker and a planetary shield, which is a problem. What about this planet down here? 133. What about these two? 84. So who are the lipids? Parasite race. Insectoid. Are we insectoid? I think we are, aren't we? Let's jump into about planets. Oh no, we're humans. Sorry, we're not playing the Xarians. Yeah, cool. Alright. That's the ancient guardians there. They are a fair way away from our home system though, which is probably what leads me to think maybe not. Maybe we should just sort of steer clear. Or just leave them to the beat. Maybe we could even actually organise a peace treaty now. They're basically at war with like half the galaxy though, so interesting. Very aggressive though, quite aggressive, so yeah, interesting. Alright. Monetary gift, thanks. Almost out of money again. Oh my god, that's terrible. Alright, so we're going to get our invasion fleet to load up all the troops. Our mining station's under attack in our home system, so that should be fine. We've got 2 fleets there, so they should take out these guys. These ships are relatively strong. 369 ships, wow. Although there's like our entire military there, so sorry guys, but you're going to lose some ships. There we go. Now we're going to repair our fleets. There we go, like that. First fleet is, I think they've loaded up everything there. Home fleet, going to repair them as well. Then we're going to jump back to our spaceport and repair it. Once that's done, we are going to move out and declare war and take over a planet or a couple, hopefully. Not really sure where we're going to do that yet, though. Still deciding, guys. Still undecided. I don't know. It's very difficult. Who are these guys? So that's the ex-humans. They must be... they must be allied with the Ricto, I suspect. Monetary gift. Produced a new fleet admiral. So we've got another fleet admiral, which is quite good. So we've got 3 now. So waiting at Trantor. So we're going to put you on our... I think we're going to put you on our home fleet. Or are we? Yep, we'll do that. Bit of experience. Shouldn't lose our home fleet, which would be a disaster if we do. Almost out of money, but that's to be expected. First invasion fleet's definitely picked up all our troops, which is good. Everything else seems to be going pretty well. Second fleet's finished. Alright, so we can start moving out now, although we're going to need to check trade a little bit more. These guys seem to be the money bags. So, yep, still got lots of money, so that's good. Although we're running out of text to trade, which is a bit of a problem. We're going to try and get as much money as we possibly can. So, they can actually afford 300,000. So, she can go for 340. Awesome. Can we do it again? Do you still have that much money? What about another 340? Oh, you do. You guys are loaded. Love it. Alright, there we go. We now have squillions of money for a little while at least. So Trantor is building up, 18.5 billion, which is good. Values are also building up, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's our only way. We're going to have to basically sort of keep running our money down until our planet builds up again. Quality is back up to 98% though, which is brilliant. So at least we didn't lose quality. If we'd lost that, that would have been absolutely disastrous. I mean, it was disastrous anyway, but it would have been even more disastrous. Alright, so we're going to have to make a decision about where we go now. Excuse this, guys. I forgot to set the clock. I'm just going to check on where we're running at 28 minutes, 29 minutes. Alright. Okay. I think we're going to make a decision on who we're going to attack, and then I'm going to pause, put a cut in the episode, and then we'll come back next time around, and we'll actually decide who we actually move out and start taking over planet. It's already at war with the Gentus and the Atapo and the Vimuni, so they're the yellow down here. So they're actually down here there. Interesting. Verax. Although I'm thinking there's this planet here which is continental, 28k, 98%, it's an independent human colony. Should we actually try and take over one of these planets so we can actually get access to this one down here? Is that the best decision that we can possibly make? Potentially. It is a long way away from our empire. I said it was too far before. I suppose we do have a planet down here. I'm thinking maybe that could be another quick way back into the game if we can actually get access to this independent colony down here. There also is this planet over here. I know that's on a hostile there. That's right, they're hostile. If we could take over this planet, I assume that's going to give us access to this area around here, which means we could then colonize this. We actually do have a colony ship set up already, somewhere around here, somewhere up here anyway. So we do actually have a colony ship set up, ready to go. Yep, glowing moon. Interesting. Actually think that's probably going to be the way to go. These guys, nah, not really. I think because they got fortified bunkers and things like that, so it's going to be a lot harder to take over their planets. I think these guys, from what I can see, don't have any facilities. Planets aren't too big that we're going to take them over. We actually probably could take over both of these. There's 516 there and a 295 there. Plus, if we can get access to this, which is 1.5 billion of a human as well, so that'll grow quite quickly and they'll be happy. If we can actually take over these two planets here, actually there's a third one down here. So there's that one there. If we actually take over these two planets and maybe even this third one, although we've got the Ricto coming up here, and then get access to this here, that could actually sort of help us get back into the game. Well, it's going to mean we're very strong out in our empire, which will bring problems later on, but... Alright, we're going to do that, guys. So I'm going to put a pause in the video here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and it will be very interesting to see where we go from here, and hopefully it is, you guys are enjoying this, hopefully you want to see this. And yeah, we'll just sort of see what happens, and I'll definitely do my best to get back into this game. Should be quite interesting anyway. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would be absolutely amazing if you do that, and also like the video. That would be enormously appreciated. But until then, I will see you all for the next episode.